Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
These men don't have the look.
If you've come to rob the...
You are mistaken. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord.
Wade's men? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left her.
Did he? Take your wounded back. Martha will see you're looked after.
And to think you took them for thieves.
When did Wade and his...
Not long after Rosalith fell. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned.
Martha! The scouting party's almost at the lift, and they got wounded!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. I will. You...
My brothers.
Mad dogs. The law.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't... Sir.
So Wade.
Lord Rossfield.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help, and by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them, but we didn't know there would be so many. Damn it!
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade? Then let's do it.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet it...
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be up.
A second...
Feel like finish.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move...
Don't you worry about that.
The moment my men are safe...
Mad dogs. The law.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, Sir Wade. Shall we? Too slow. Do you see any more?
No.
But it won't be long before the next...
Then we make for Martha's what?
What did you find out?
The same as Sir Wade.
Well, wherever they came from, hopefully we'll have enough time to look.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less, and if...
It was a hard-fought victory. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be. The inn here affords a good view.
What do you say, Martha?
Well, when you...
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to... Oscar? It is an honor. I am Oscar.
Murdoch.
Oh, he didn't. But his... Well, go on, then. Yes, Sir Wade. If it pleased you, I would learn the duties of a sheep.
But I am a shield no longer, and spending time in the company of an...
My Aunt Hannah once told me, you have accomplished much since and I would sooner serve under an honor... not that Sir Wade and the other Guardian... It's all right. We know what... There is only so much the boy can learn.
Would that really... You were a squire once?
I would not have it any other way.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Thank the Finder. And some of your numbers served as
Come on. It's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal? Stay down! Now, will it be enough, I want? I say that answers my question, which means we owe the lawsman Arthur. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your... Get it, boy!
noticed you and Torgal had gone up. So, that'll teach me for treating you like you're still up. All right, now we know what you're after. I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later.
You can, aye. In return, you can thank
I was just on my way to see it.
Seems the hideaway is.
Is a storm coming soon?
Ah, Clive. Were you able to look?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly...
Very good.
Lady Karen sends a thank...
Ah. Do you recall our conversation concerning...
About how she somehow...
Precisely that. A reasonable... The Fenrir of legend served, and while the powers attributed to him are certainly...
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than... Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a lot... In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I... And that number has only grown as the realms don't... One can but speculate as to how all of this...
He has seemed more...
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot. Here you are. Come again. I may have more for you.
How are you doing? I'm sorry to drag you into this, Mark. It's just I couldn't... Quick look. Think you can help?
Was wondering when you had owls from all our friends to thank. How is it you always manage to arrive?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. The nations are still in chaos. And as...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, now's the time to visit the infirmary.
Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. and it was while in my rescuer's care I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. It is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
I thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Seems the hideaway is lost
Blasted
its...
book. Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for?
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember? So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed master...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Yvonne had this...
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing...
I've never been one to play favorites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So...
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like... Only... Turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint...
Yvonne said the recipe's in the culinary pilgrimage day...
Wow. That's a question for a scholar. Would kindly old...
Fine. And if he does, I'll see...
You do that. Lest we forget...
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Sid, perhaps you can help me.
I can certainly try.
It's not who, but what. I borrowed them to teach the little one. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, which almost certainly means they had everything to do.
Perhaps a visit from...
I don't like to imagine. They were in the 8th.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Ah, the young man did a wonderful...
That's actually why I'm here.
Ah, now, Skyworm.
Dragon livers.
One would have thought. The disciple, I believe the specific dragon...
So we know where to look from.
Saint's Bonnet in Contempt. I gather that one can locate the... I may add that people once built...
Meaning that if I find...
Best of luck, and...
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires? Rutherford. Where would he be in Martha's...
What am I gonna...
Is everything all right? You seem more...
Oh, I don't know what that means. Oh, I think Nan might be in...
It's all right.
Folk are saying she's been selling her, but she'd never do business with... I wanted to ask her about it, miss. She'd... No.
Don't worry.
Oh, you let me know...
Of course.
I heard the Emperor was impaled.
We're all gonna die! You hear me? The Akashic...
What do you reckon we should do? I say...
Sid!
Hard at your studies, it's not a set of...
No.
Well,
Not.
And just how long has
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them.
Just like Miss Middledal.
Miss Middledal?
Because that's the only way to become...
Miss Middledal said.
Well, then your work is already half done.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough.
Speak for yourself.
You three need to learn to take... So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall... All right. Every piece has its own role. If even one of them is missing, the scale... You already know one of the pieces. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel.
I have. Miss Middledal's dungeon is full of them.
She puts them in all her inventions.
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move.
I remember the arm moved. When I
It's not my fault.
We know what part's supposed to... So, let's put the...
Not a bad idea. This is called the...
You're right.
Oh,
Hold.
good thing. These round...
I do, but these... Well,
what are the...
Well spotted. So...
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do.
Well, obviously...
And the arms go... And then the...
Very good. Ah.
Yes! We did it!
Well...
Oh, I just put the pieces...
That's right.
Her head.
Yeah.
What do you think, Sid?
With a little more help.
You hear that?
Until then...
Hey, look!
You don't think Sid...
Lady Karen.
Not nearly as...
You're... doing...
What exact... Not once in 5...
Just...
Oh.
All I know is that...
And what? You look. I've done... But that woman is not...
You're right, Lady Karen. It was wrong of me to...
No.
Of course.
Seems the highway is lost.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well?
It was as you thought. They dismantled them.
Oh, no, Mid will have...
Thankfully, she... Although...
I'm so sorry, Sid. I shall see that the children are...
Please, there's no need. She'd have them follow...
I see. Sid?
She told me it was...
No. To anyone else, but that should come as no surprise. She's only...
Which explains her end. She's working to give them a...
Are you...
I spoke with Lady...
What did you...
That the rumors were unfounded, along with some other things. And while it sounds...
Oh, I knew Nan wasn't... But... What?
No, but people do...
Well, that... So that...
You...
But...
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
If all of us continue to work together...
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us.
It shouldn't be too hard to find Goods.
The gentlemen of the town guard are strapped.
Fuck! How the hell? The finest cell salt in...
Could be I know something more.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the room.
Have you?
Go on.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by... Says the more sort and the more... And who... Why, the good...
And you've seen...
Aye, you'll find...
Here in Dallum. Where exactly?
She has... But it'd be feet now. So...
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered.
Eh?
Lady Karen.
Good
And I'll visit the...
All right.
You too, Goods.
What a mess.
You fought very bravely.
The safety of the town is in our hands.
Good girl. Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you, is it?
It was a fairly unconvincing so...
That's up to die a slow death, boys.
Leave now and we can pretend this didn't happen. Go on.
When the Borgwin finds out he only wanted that you.
What were you going to do to...
The Borgwin. I was only supposed... Then you... Well...
You're not worth the effort. I need to find Goods.
Get your filthy paws!
Stop and stop!
For they are not lies.
Goose.
He's gonna kill. He said she had to pay.
After that Goots, was it? Only run along now.
No, I don't promise. All right.
Goot. But how did you...
Well, the whole thing, though, it was... I thought, what was it with...
You...
Everyone... Goose, you...
If you want a piece of that, you'll have to go...
Fuck! You great galoot! Out of the way! So, wet legs. You remember an eye for it? What? And... Sorry to keep...
Is he...
Tired? No. It's an easy go, after all.
You don't...
Oh, lost it, sorry. We didn't know. But oh, this was right.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago. Those things I said before.
Milady.
Gifts? Oh, my.
Otto asked me to give it to settle and to...
I thought you might finally be... Tell Otto he can keep his... The man owes me my contribution to the restoration.
You once told me, Sid, did you? I'd like to do the same. And for Otto's.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Otto is lucky to have... I doubt any...
Otto had a son.
Long ago. Yes. And blamed himself for not being able... I don't know how it happened. Whether there was anything...
I didn't know.
How could you have? Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic sight. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded.
The meadows, then. That's what the captain's...
Good girl. Don't get surrounded. Hippocrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot. This must be our wyvern. All right. Let's get this over with. That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent. I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
Clive!
I wasn't expecting. It seems we still, and though I doubt it's.
A star! It's worth it.
Think of the differences in.
Interest? Anyway, why are you a bit much sending the Lord?
Something like that.
Same as all. Back when the place was probably knew that without it, Sid may have been the face of the hideaway. And when Sid passed away.
His death was hard on every.
But he didn't give up. I reckon what he's. And don't we? That and.
Go will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
My lord, Marquis, it is. I am...
Of course.
Yes, my lord.
And what was so...
1,000 apologies.
It's all right.
I am here tasked with learning and what I have learned is the subsequent darkening of the gears, the realm. Your lord...
That sounds like...
It is.
Alas.
I have... They are both able-bodied and...
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One,
That doesn't exactly narrow it.
Thank you, my lord.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something.
Mummy?
The gentleman of the town guard.
No use calling Ambrosia now. Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia. Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see your master, so you can stop.
I already told you. Please!
I'll deal with this.
Thank
you. That one's master, then? If you'd kindly pay the coinio.
Or you can go back to your garret.
Oh, you're more. He hasn't had many visitors.
over!
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but...
Much has changed in the...
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I arrived in Dunham. His men...
The captain is no more.
Fortunately,
What of the Fist? Surely they wouldn't allow such law.
I would imagine they are those who weren't recalled.
Then it's worse than we imagine. You should return to
I'll find...
Not at all. No. If he was bound for Orif... There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere. What happened here?
If you're with it, they've already written...
I'm not.
And then you found... I'm Alistair Rock.
Of the Seven High... It's been... Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? I was on my way back from the old capital.
Bandits.
They looked more like field... It didn't matter in the end.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. Founder knows I've met enough of that. You head back to Northreach. Visit the Vale.
Thank you.
They just couldn't resist.